Hello everybody and welcome to the 24th year of the 24 Hours Playwriting Competition. This is the second time that we're doing it on a digital basis, of course due to COVID-19. 24 Hour Playwriting Competition has got a history with TWorks, since early 90s. So this year is the 24th year of its existence. And in the previous years, I've volunteered. I've never participated as a playwright because I'm more of an actress. In 2019, we did it in its traditional format, conventional format, which is on-site, and we went to the former Ford factory. It's a very, very different flavour. Still retaining the ethos of encouraging writing, of making it fun to encourage people to write, And it is a fun program. And I don't think you can say just because it's digital, we cannot have that sense of gathering, hence have that sense of communality, camaraderie, coming together as we could have or as we did when it was live on site. Yes, we don't get the spontaneous bumping into each other along the corridors or sitting together as and when we want. We have to make a sort of an appointment to do so, but people have taken it in their strides.
So I've always been a big admirer of the 24-hour playwriting competition. I remember reading about it when I was younger and wishing that I could join, but never being brave enough to join. And so when I was invited to be a judge, I was very excited. And also, I think this is also a very uniquely Singaporean competition. Everyone is, it feels very like centered, very centered in Singaporeanness. Everyone's like really interested in writing plays that contribute to the conversation we have between Singaporeans about things that happen around us, things that concern us as Singaporeans, our families and our communities. And that's what it really, really excites me about being a judge this time.
Hey Prem, hi! I remember Prem.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, the wonderful 4-pager. That's in 2019. Was it 2019?
Was it?
Yes, it was 2019. It was the one with
Yeah,
the
oh my goodness,
Ford.
sorry, I kept thinking.
I know.
Yeah.
I've
The
got
Ford factory,
a not bad memory.
It's my second time doing this, so quite excited about actually going to finish my play this time versus the first time where I didn't really get a chance to finish it. 2 years ago at the Ford Factory Museum, where I did so much research and prepared so much. And I was in this beautiful Ford Factory Museum with all these exhibits, and I was looking at every single exhibit, writing notes. By the time I actually started at 2 hours ago. My goal is to finish something, right? To write to a conclusion and with a finish, with the end at the end. But even if not, I think I'm going to enjoy the journey. And I'm going to see what happens for me.
Dear, I wanted to ask you, are you still with Playwrights Commune?
Yes, I am. Why?
Okay. I just wanted to know whether you're still engaged with it, because I think it's a fantastic initiative.
Oh yes. Like the work that Playwrights Commune is doing in general for like playwrights is amazing. It's surprisingly chill, I'd say. But then again, I guess it's because I deliberately chose to like isolate myself to like write. So I guess that made the process easier. I have to admit, I just woke up 10 minutes ago.
Okay. So you slept. That's good. Rest is good.
I already sort of knew what I was going to write. And it surprisingly aligns with the theme of this year's competition, which is break. And my initial idea was about a breakup, more specifically a queer breakup. So I suppose it's going okay.
And I can't wait to jump in. I'm glad because the theme as well as the first stimulus do kind of fit into the main idea that I've got sort of knocking around the inside of my head, and I think I'm going to start writing now. I don't know yet I usually get a bit of a head start, and then things kind of fall apart later on in the day, but we'll see how things go. Alright, catch you later.
I'm really excited to be joining this competition. Oftentimes, especially for artists, in Singapore, we don't have that many kind of opportunities, particularly if we're younger, or we don't have the connections or the resources. So I really think that this competition is a valuable way for artists to kind of get their creative juices flowing, And also because of the pandemic, a lot of things have not been good for the art scene. So I'm just really looking forward to this as a really great way to express some of my feelings, yeah.
I am only at the 2-hour mark, and there are 22 hours left to go. And that last year, I was at more or less the same mark, same place, 2 hours into things. And then I, of course, ended up doing the equivalent of ripping out all that I had written and throwing those pages out the window, figuratively speaking. Which is fine, which is okay, if you realize that something's not working or that a better idea is coming along, then you really have to learn to roll with the punches, I think.
Writing a play in 24 hours is difficult. I don't know, I'm just very about it because I don't feel like I have my stuff together. I don't have I know what I want to happen, but I don't have a plot line, I have fragments of characters that are floating around, but I'm just scared that what happens if I have a fully complete plot line and then I get my prompt, which should be coming very shortly.
I did kind of struggle a bit with the stimuli though, because I felt some of it were just weird at times. I was like, okay, so what am I gonna do with this? But then I guess, usually when you start off with what am I gonna do with this, you have to end up doing something with it anyways. So I did miraculously, I think I did find ways to incorporate these weird little stimuli into my little queer story. So I think that was fun.
But you start talking to yourself left and right, and and you're trying to bring these characters to life, and how would they sound, how would they say, and you're trying very hard to make sure it's not your own voice, because these are the character voices as well. And it's challenging for me because I'm challenging myself to have my play about 4 characters. Hope I don't regret saying this now and having it changed later at 4 a.m. to something completely different. That's alright. So cute. Oh, nice. Thanks so much, Dana. Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, I am actually really happy to be doing this dinner gathering because I'm here to deliver your next stimulus. So I hope everyone has got their food in front.
Yeah.
I have mine here. Prem, do you mind show your blue pea rice?
Well, it's no longer. Oh, it's blurred back on there. Okay, can you see that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So as I was talking to the rest of them, the stimulus is actually in the food that's delivered to you. First, you gotta write the word rice within your script, and you have to describe the color of the rice you're eating. So for instance, mine is white rice. So we're gonna say white rice, or I'm eating white rice, or the color of my rice is white. The key word to put in is rice.
Keeping yourself fueled is very important when writing. Unfortunately, the fuel that I usually give myself when I'm writing is crap. But whatever gets the job done.
I had a tremendous burst of panic when I got my messages from my other friends that are doing this contest, and when they're all doing the same concept, I won't lie, but 10% of me just wants to dump everything I've written and switch to my second story idea because I think there's still time. But that's exactly what happened to me the last time I did this.
Because I actually had 2 things, two different endings. I'm not sure either. One is A Midsummer, like good for her moment, but she kills everyone.
This is difficult. Whenever I think of a good idea, in my mind I just get like, oh no, but that's similar to insert play or insert TV show, and I'm like, oh yeah. So I just think that I want the idea to be original, but also there's nothing new under the sun, so it's kind of about like balancing it and like not over critiquing myself.
As you can see, I am currently sitting up in bed. It's 20 minutes to midnight, and it's kind of reached the point in the course of the competition where I am starting to get a little bit tired, but I'm going to continue writing. Very importantly, setting an alarm for myself, just in case I happen to nod off.
Thank you very, very much for joining us another 24-hour playwriting competition. Stay well all. Amanda, rest, lie down. You deserve it. Oh my God, you didn't sleep. I did 4 hours. Kudos to all. Give all of us a round of applause. Yay! I must, at the end of the day, highlight that the competition is really not about the winning, that the prizes we put together, because in the past it was, until today, it's about a gift. You worked hard, this is your gift, it's an impetus. But many of them come back, whether they've won it or not. Some have participated 6-7 times and having not won a single one of them, but it's not that important. They see it as an opportunity to write, to concentrate on writing because you're forced to do so, to really put in that time. And that's what it is.